Hi, I'm Rebecca. Today I'm going to show you how to make this wristlet. It's a lot like some of the other videos we've done in that it's a really cute purse, but it's different in that it's a wristlet and it has a grommeted strap. And the weave pattern is different and we're using a lot of colors. It's a really cute and fun activity, so let's get started. Okay, so the first step to doing this craft is to make a woven sheet of duct tape using 3 colors. For this demo, we're using this leopard print, this black, and this gold. So each of these is just a strip of duct tape folded in half. And I'm going to demonstrate how you do that right now. You just take a piece of duct tape and you fold it in half on itself. Easy, okay? So as you can see, each of these are about 11 inches long of the leopard and the black, and each of the gold strips are about 7 inches long. It's okay if you have a little variation, like this one came out a bit longer, but you can just trim it off at the end. It's better to go longer than shorter. The next step is to actually weave them. Okay, so now that we have all of our strips, what you want to do is you want to line up your longer strips. Now each strip, probably, if you're not perfect, if you're a human being, you're going to have a slightly nicer side and a slightly less nice side. The difference can be pretty small and it can be kind of arbitrary, but you want to have the less nice side facing up for this. So we have all of these lined up with the less nice side facing up. And now we're going to weave it. So this weave is a little bit different than the weave we've done in our other videos, which is partially what makes this purse more interesting. So what you're going to do is it's going to go over 2, and then under 1, and then over 2, and then under 1. Like that. And then you take your next piece. And now the weave is going to move over one place. So it's going to go under the first one, and then over 2, and then under this next one, and then over 2, and then under the last one. And just scoot it in so it's square as you can get it. This last one, well, not this last one, this next one is going to go over 1, under the second one, over 2, under this, and then over, and so on and so forth. Ta-da! Okay, so now that we have our weave all done, what we're going to do is we're going to line this. This is going to be the inside of the purse, so this is the side we're going to line. And when you're lining it, you don't want to go all the way to the edge because then the edge can get really fat because you're going to be lining the edge more additionally. So we're going to just take some strips of gold duct tape. Okay, so now that we have it all woven and lined, we're going to pick it up, peel it off, and look, that's what our weave is going to look like. Isn't that exciting? So now what we're going to do, we have all these raw edges that we don't really want to deal with. I'm just going to get rid of this. This is just what we used to tape it down while we were weaving. What we're going to do is we're going to trim off all of these extra edges right here. So we cut our strips a little bit long so we would have a little bit more to work with when we were weaving, and that's great, but now we don't need them anymore. So you're just going to do this around all 4 sides. Okay, so now that we have this nice little rectangle here, you can look right now, you can see approximately what it will look like when you cut it into a purse. So this is more or less what it'll look like when you fold it up into your purse. We're going to do some more taping before that. But as you can see, this edge right here, that's going to fold over. So in order to make it fold over a little bit better, we like to trim this edge right here just a little bit. So we're going to trim that in addition. Just a little bit, like a 1/4 inch. Okay, and now you can see the weave is a little bit loose around the edges because it's not being held down by anything, so we're going to tape it down. For this, you don't want to use a full width piece of duct tape. You want to rip it lengthwise so it's a little bit thinner. We kind of do, you can just do a half, or you can do a little bit less than a half. next thing we're going to do is add the strap, and to do that we're going to add a grommet to our duct tape purse. So if you buy a grommet kit, you're going to get a grommet, a bunch of grommets. These are the two parts of a grommet. They look pretty similar, but they are different. You're also going to get this little rubbery thing and this little metal thing. I don't know the names of any of these parts. But basically, to affix the grommet, you put one piece on, and you put the other piece on, and you put this metal thing on top, and then you pound it, and then you pound yourself in the thumb. And and as you can see, the two grommet pieces go together. So that's the nice side. It's a little hard to tell. And that side looks less nice because you can see the little metal bits splayed out on it. So yeah, now we're going to do that again, except we're going to put a part of our duct tape purse in the middle of it. Okay, so now we're going to apply this to our actual purse. We're actually going to use two grommets. We're going to put one here, and then we're going to put one directly behind it, and that will let us open the purse. It'll open wider even with the strap attached. So take your handy dandy craft knife, and you can look at the grommet to kind of estimate about how big you want your hole to be, and then you kind of just start working away. And this part can take a long time, so we are not going to show all of it. Just try and get a hole through your purse. It can be smaller than the actual grommet itself, but it should be close. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing. We have our little black thingamajigger, and then we're going to put this part of the grommet on. We cut our hole in our purse, and the way we talked about, have the ugly side ends up on top. We want to have the ugly side for both grommets be on the inside, so we're going to keep the lined side up. You're going to stretch the hole over the grommet if it's not quite big enough. And you put the other part on top. And you try not to hit yourself in the thumb again. And there it is. There's our grommet. So now we'll do the other one. Alright, so now we're going to close up these two side edges here. So this is the same width of tape that we used to edge initially. Now we're going to make the strap. So we're going to use a third width of a piece of duct tape. This is like one long strip of duct tape, about 15 inches, torn lengthwise into about a third. And you're going to take this and you're going to fold it into thirds again. Okay, so now we have our strap made. We're going to run it through our grommet, our grommets, both of them. And you want to tape the two ends together with just a little bit of tape. Okay, and now because that's the least pretty part of our strap, we want to line that up with where we're going to tape the strap again, just to make it look more like the kind of wristlet you usually see. You want to tape the two sides of the strap together. Okay, so now this last step is adding the Velcro. So like we always do in our videos, we're going to offset the Velcro a little bit because sometimes the strength of the Velcro sticking to the other half of the Velcro is stronger than the adhesive holding the Velcro onto the duct tape. So if you offset it a little bit, it works better. So we'll put this half on here first, and then we'll put this half offset. And then we'll just fold this to see where the best place for that is. And there we go. So here's the purse that we made, and as you can see, there are lots of different colors and patterns and styles you can make this in with all the different types of duct tape you can buy these days. These purses are really fun and cute, and they make great gifts, and this one holds my enormous Droid Razor HD, which not a lot of purses and things can do, so that's very exciting. And I hope you try it out, and good luck.